50 laps to go in Atlanta. Mother Nature delayed this race to where I can watch it. They're 3 wide for second. Larson and Elliott split Bubba in the middle of turn 2. Elliott gets by. Blaney in the lead. Larson, Bubba side by side for third, but Bell's going to help Larson go by Bubba. Now Bell and Bubba side by side for fourth, and Eric and Hamlin side by side for fifth. Or sorry, sixth. 49 laps to go.
50 to go. Now 49 as they cross the start-finish line.
It's not just
side by side for fourth still. Looks like Bubba's not quite clear of Bell yet. Off of turn 2, still side by side between the Toyotas. Hamlin clear for seventh. Behind him, he's going to go 3 wide to the bottom in the 3. It's going to get tight in turn 3 between the Toyotas. Hamlin clears in front of Bubba and Bell. Oh, boy. And there's 6 Toyotas lined up in a row from 4th to 9th. And now Ross is going to try and get in between that. Ross is at the front. He hasn't been able to say that a lot this year, but you can say it tonight. Ross is at the front. He's in the top 10 with 48 laps to go as Blaney leads Elliott and Larson, and then a fleet of Toyotas behind.
Running inside the top 5.
Big run for the 9 here. The 5 sealed right on the brake.
Larson pushing Elliott. Blaney went low. Elliott to the inside. Chase Elliott for the lead in the turn 1 at the home track. Elliott takes the lead again.
Hamlin looking outside as
Larson, Hamlin side by side for third behind him.
That looks like an absolute replay of how Chase
Hamlin gets by. Bubba gets by. Bell to the outside of Larson. Bubba to the inside of Blaney for second. Bubba was spun out at the end of stage 2. Now he's back at the front already, fighting for the lead. But he's got to pull back in line in third. Maybe fourth as Hamlin dives to the inside in the turn 1.
Taking every run.
Eric going 3 wide. They may go 4 wide. Shane backs out of it. Elliott, then Blaney. Turn 3. Kyle Larson with a big run on the bottom. Here's Bubba to the inside of Blaney for second.
Great average running.
Double file behind Chase Elliott as they come to the line. 45 laps to go in Atlanta.
He's still chipping away at it back there.
Here's Bell diving to the inside, and Reddick's going to help Bubba.
Racetrack. In his kind of race.
Reddick stuck in the middle. Denny Hamlin trying to get outside of his championship contender and employee. He can't. He's going to have to push the 45. And Reddick dives underneath his teammate for third. In the turn 3, Reddick to the inside of Blaney, to the inside of Elliott. Tyler Reddick looking for the lead. Can't quite clear. Will he lead the lap? No. Elliott takes it from at the line.
Right behind him.
Larson dives to the inside. That's for fifth. 6 cars underneath the blanket for the lead here in Atlanta.
Oh, Bubba got real tight right there.
Boom, Bubba got really tight. Blaney going 3 wide. Reddick gonna block. Blaney got underneath him somehow. Ryan Blaney back to the lead.
Broken record. The 12 loses it and takes
And now Bubba trying to follow through in second. He can, but here's Chase Elliott to try and get around him. On board with Larson to turn 1. Elliott clear to second. Trying to get back to the 12. Blaney shifts to the middle. Elliott up high. Side drafting going on. Bell looking for third. Elliott to the inside. Blaney blocks.
The speed, the reaction, the twitch, it's almost like you're watching an RC
Turn
race.
4.
The cars don't look real.
Blaney trying to break the draft. He's got a good lead over Elliott. Then it's Bubba and Bell side by side for third as Ross is blocking Alex in the back.
And what happens is, we talk about the move Blaney.
Shane gets into Eric behind. Larson tried to go 3 wide middle. Can't do it.
Need all 3 lanes.
Now here's a run on the outside. Bubba dives underneath Chase Elliott for second place. Trying to get up to Ryan Blaney. Side by side for second through 3 and 4. Where does Christopher Bell go? He's going to help the 9.
Now the 20's going to shove the 9.
Kyle Larson 3 wide to the inside. And Daniel Suarez is in the mix. Side by side for second between Larson and Elliott, the Hendrick boys, following Ryan Blaney. Then Bell and Bubba. Then Suarez and Reddick. Hamlin's going to help Reddick. Larson clear into second. 3 wide behind. Here's Eric riding the wall almost. going around Ross and Denny Hamlin.
Now Blaney
40 laps to go at Atlanta. Larson blocking Elliott. Elliott dives back underneath.
40 laps to go.
Elliott back to second.
Think about how great Blaney has been. What about Team Penske in the draft?
Blaney then Elliott. Side by side for third.
0 for 3 so
Bubba,
far,
Larson.
26.
Turn 3.
Ryan Blaney trying to do it again for the captain.
Penske has not won since Blaney at Phoenix. Ford has not won since Blaney at Phoenix. Ford only has 1 win this season. Wouldn't it be a great night for number 2? But there's no Fords up in the front besides Ryan Blaney.
Championship battle. And Blaney starting to enter that conversation. At the margin
Chase Elliott in second. Side by side for third between Bubba and Larson. Reddick pushing the 23. Larson getting help from Bell. Bubba trying to go 3 wide middle, trying to get on the outside of the 9. Can't quite get there. Top 2 single file, side by side for third behind. As we ride on board with Denny Hamlin, helping the 7 of Daniel Suarez in the turn 1.
I think about what we're seeing here tonight.
Ross riding the bottom line. Oh, he's going to slide up right in front of the 11. He got tight.
A year ago, he's an outstanding drafter.
Blaney, then Bubba, then Elliott. Elliott, Bubba, side by side. Reddick and Bell, side by side for fourth.
37.
Across the line, it's going to be hard to beat Ryan Blaney. He's been the best car all day long. And here in the night, he's getting even better. And look at the regular season standings as they run. Ryan Blaney is now less than 100 behind Denny Hamlin, who still leads Reddick by 22, but Blaney's down to 66 points behind. Meanwhile, 3 wide for fourth. Larson on the top, Reddick in the middle, Bell on the bottom, as they're side by side for second between Elliott and Bubba. Now Eric in the 43 is cleared Suarez and Ross, at least for the moment. Now Ross dives back underneath them. And it seems like the only place the 43 has speed is on the top, as Ross slides up in front of them. Eric's going to have to push him. Bell falls behind Larson and Reddick. Bubba's clear in the second. He passes Elliott. Car slow on the apron. It looked like Chad Fincham. Whoa, Elliott tightened Larson off of 4. Elliott somehow cleared him.
9 drivers that won a season
down the front straightaway into turn 1. Larson to the outside of his teammate for third. Reddick clear in the 5th. Look at Ross in 6th.
A miraculous comeback inside the top 10.
The Moose is loose tonight.
This car was a lap down in 31st. They got the free pass on
Ross gets tight. Loses a spot to Bell. Now Ty Gibbs to the inside. Here come the Gibbs boys.
Wanted to get track position. Ross Chastain is up to 7th, guys, climbing.
Another car trying to get into the battle.
3 wide. Look who it is. He's back to the front after a tire issue. At the end of stage 2, it's Carson. Carson cutting his way through the field here at Atlanta. And now the top 4 snaking their way into the middle, trying to get behind the 12. Get his draft into turn 3. Carson slides up in front of Daniel Suarez. All of the Spire cars are in the top 15. Michael McDowell's up here as well. Oh, for the lead. Turn 1. Bubba to the bottom. Blaney goes high. Bubba trying to pull a slide job. Bubba to the lead. On board with Larson, he runs 4th. Reddick goes to 3rd. Blaney going back to the inside. Bubba's going to block his best friend. No, he didn't. Blaney went to the outside. Ryan Blaney looking for the lead again. Reddick's going to push his teammate. Off turn 4, 32 to go. Bubba leads at the line. Help from Tyler Reddick. Bubba back to the lead in the 1. And now Carson into the fight, right behind Chase Elliott, trying to get around Ross. Side by side for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Blaney with a monster run. Chase Elliott 3 wide to the inside.
Inside of Bell.
Elliott gets underneath Bell. Larson's up by the wall. He's going to hang on to it. Bell's going to help the 5.
Not sure what the second chapter is going to be.
I don't think Elliott's going to get help from Carson. He won't. Carson pokes out 3 wide. Back for 6th. Larson to the outside of Reddick. He's there. That's for 3rd.
Each and every race, he's getting a switch by everyone.
Blaney to the middle.
No one cutting
Not
anyone any
quite
slack.
next to the 23 yet. Carson's up here. Reddick, Larson, Bell. That's the top 6. On board with Bubba. 30 to go.
30 laps to go.
Blaney looking outside. Bubba's going to block into turn 1. Larson dives to the inside for second. Maybe for first. He gets underneath the 23. Kyle Larson for the lead. He got way loose off 2. Side by side for the lead down the back. Ryan Blaney's going to help Bubba. Bubba takes the lead again.
Tight. I know I got the tires, but I know what the turn of this car's doing. I'd answer a different way. Good information. I'm not going to see you again, so I'll put it in my notes for the next time.
Blaney second, Reddick third, Larson in fourth. He just got in front of the 20. Meanwhile, 3 wide back there. Alex pokes underneath Gibbs. Oh, Blaney's in the wall. Blaney's in the wall. Caution is out.
We got caution for the 5th time this evening.
And he's upset. Yeah. He got squeezed right there.
Yeah, Blaney.
And it's
said,
AJ
"What was
Allmendinger
that?"
again.
I have no idea what he was doing.
Uh-oh.
We're going to let him know, I think, right here.
Uh-oh, Ryan Blaney.
Wow.
These two are best friends, and Blaney's showing his displeasure with Bubba.
That's why we get
They were
the
just
yellow.
joking on pit lane before the restart of the race, and now this.
The 12's going to have to make a decision of how hard he hit the wall. Was there any
What
damage
happened to
those right side
Allmendinger?
tires? You see the issue.
This is the
with
second
16.
issue of the night for him.
It's been a long night for AJ.
And he already wanted to put this thing on the truck. I think he'll want to now. I think he's going to. That thing is destroyed.
The chase cut line, and you feel like a
That's
wild
big
card.
chase implications
Race
for
like this,
Allmendinger.
maybe there's an
He's
opportunity for them to make
in the
something happen.
fight to make the
AJ back here in
chase.
the right side of
And
the
here he is
screen.
off turn
This
4. The
front
right
tire
front
blows out.
goes.
He's hard into the wall. That's unfortunately a tough hit for.
Thankfully, he
AJ
didn't collect
tonight.
anyone
This
else.
is the block of the
Now
23
Bubba
car
blocks
Gonzalez
Blaney
on the
all the
racetrack.
way to the wall. Whoa, Blaney got loose before.
Contact, but the 12
he hit
does
the
just-
wall.
12 gets loose up there in a little bit of the dirty stuff.
On board with the 45 of Reddick.
Blaney to the top, and Bubba blocks it.
There's the block. Blaney gets loose into the wall. He goes. Bubba to the lead. He blocks Reddick. And the caution comes out for the 16.
I understand
Now
the
Ryan
frustration
Blaney.
of John Boyd Blaney, you feel like Bubba blocks
Loose
it.
into the wall.
Well, that's some pretty hard contact. Yeah, you might have to think about right side tires for this.
Now Bubba's on board. Blocks the 12. 12 gets loose. Into the wall he goes. Trying to block Reddick. And then the yellow comes
We
out.
saw Hocevar work his way through traffic. He's up to 5th. Blaney's had just such an amazing night, leading 158
Let's see
Going to be 33 cars on the lead
how
lap. Todd
the
Gilliland,
right side looks.
last
Oh,
of
there's a
those to
mark.
get the
There's a
free
mark
pass
on
here.
that 12. There's a mark.
Let's get a
And
report,
there's
620
AJ Allmendinger.
radio.
He's going to the garage.
Bubba Wallace just came on the radio, Adam, and wanted to know if Ryan Blaney was upset, Adam. He said, is he pissed? Tell him I'm sorry. They're going to stay out here, want to keep that track position in the lead.
Bubba, to answer your question, yes, he is pissed.
What about Team 12, Marty?
They are talking about pitting, but they will not pit. Jonathan Asper said, I don't think there's damage is bad enough for us to pit. I think it's just a scuff. Blaney's still trying to calm down a little bit from the incident that happened, but they right now are not going to pit for the 12. Asper thinks everything should be fine and the damage really not that bad. They see Ryan kind of swerving the car back and forth just to make sure there is no rub there.
Well, if you're in the back half of the field, you're going to come to pit road right here to find an advantage. All these leaders aren't going to give up track position. You're going to have to go take it. And for that, I think a little bit of extra fuel for some overtime and some fresh good years.
Oh, Ross is pitting.
Ross Chastain, if he wants to be Mr. Aggressive,
Ross is pitting from the top 10.
First, and he will be the first. And because of that, he will bring almost every other car
Shane
behind
pits.
him.
Elliott pits. Wow, there's a ton of people pitting.
Your car might handle good. But
Oh,
then
boy,
when it
this
comes
is going
off
to be
the corner,
interesting.
5 or 8 miles
Ross,
faster than
Shane,
he's gone all day.
Elliott.
That's how I might be
Wow,
able
the
to
nine's
buy
pitting.
this.
That's big. Suarez, Hill,
I also
Connor,
think you get an advantage.
Briscoe,
Some of these
Chris.
drivers in the in-season challenge, maybe that's
There's a
the
ton of
difference.
people pitting,
In
but those are
advance.
some of the
Here's
notable
the
names.
one, Danielle.
Here comes Ross Chastain, the one pulling into his box. He told his crew chief, Brandon McSwain, I am tightest on entry and exit. Let's see what the call is here. Looks like Ross Chastain getting 4 tires as he cracked the top 10 on that run. Meanwhile, Chase Elliott just finished his stop, told his crew chief, my car is tight, but balance is good.
Shane wins the race off pit road, then Suarez, then Ross, Elliott, Logano, Dillon, Connor, Hill, Briscoe, Chris, Preece, Byron, Dillon, Herbst, Brad, and others. We'll be right back from Atlanta.
Running shoes that go into the spectrum next weekend. Short track racing at North.
Welcome back to Atlanta.
Saturday, it's the trucks on FS1, 12:30
Next week,
time.
North Wilkesboro.
Star Nation on the air Sunday at 6.
Trucks,
TNT
Cup,
has the coverage.
Cars Tour.
North Wilkesboro.
Should be a lot of fun.
150 laps of short track goodness. We look forward to that. And now we do our Cowshe market odds. Cowshe traders are currently forecasting Denny Hamlin to win the in-season challenge. That's who I picked. Sound like they're pretty smart. I got to tell you, though, he's behind Christopher Bell, who he sets up with tonight. So
I'm going to get at it tonight first.
So we're going to go to green
We're going to have a long way to go, but a lot
with
more
Bubba and
racing.
Ryan Blaney leading the way. Then Reddick and Carson, then Larson and Bell, Denny and Eric, Alex and Gibbs. That's the top 10.
Hopefully he's calmed down a little bit. And we got a lot of new tires, Steve. We talked about it during the break.
And there's going to be a lot
only a few laps to do it.
of fresh tires coming to the front.
Teammates outside lane.
First car on 4 tires is Ross in 14th. Green flag, 23 to go. Bubba's on the brake. He's gotten by Blaney.
23. Back to the inside, though. Here comes Blaney.
Now Blaney fighting back. He's going to be side by side with Bubba off 2. Blaney with a nose in front. Ryan Blaney to the lead off turn 2.
Blaney.
With help from the 77 of Carson. Shane goes 3 wide. He gets pushed onto the apron. He gets back in line. And now Carson to the inside of Ryan Blaney for the lead. Side by side off turn 4.
8 or 10 rows back is going to be real.
22 to go.
Massive vibration after that restart, Steve.
Oh, remember that wall?
Massive vibration for Ryan Blaney. Eric ducked 3 wide for 3rd.
Damage on the right side. Maybe it's
Still Blaney and Carson side by side. Eric 3 wide with Bell and Bubba. Things are going to get crazy. Turn 3. Blaney takes the lead back. Then Carson. Then 3 by 3 by 3 throughout the rest of the pack.
First driver in that group came down the pit lane. You got Shane Van Gisbergen.
It's gridlock behind the 12 and the 77 who are leaving the pack behind. Now Bell and Eric pull out away from Bubba, and things are getting tight in the back. 4 wide. 4 wide again.
Multiple rows back. That's what's going to
Connor and Alex got tight. 2 different 4 wide situations. Still getting really tight back there. Alex struggling.
Not give enough space.
Off turn 4, 20 laps to go. Single file throughout the top 5. Then side by side for 6th. Reddick and Gibbs. 3 wide. 2 of the Trackhouse boys and Michael McDowell.
o'clock in the morning. You had the long delay. Now you got to put it all together for the most important part.
20 to go. Hopefully no one falls asleep. Chris Buescher to the inside of McDowell. Big time move from the 17. And 3 wide behind him. Briscoe, Elliott, Alex. Oh, Kyle Larson sideways. He saves it. Oh, no, he's not. He's sliding in the wet grass.
Number 6.
And he spins finally. Caution comes out with 19 to go.
I have to see how bad Blaney feels that vibration is. Do they dare?
Can Kyle Larson get out of the grass? Yes, he can.
I'm not in the car. I don't know how bad the vibration is, how much he's riding it out. It's going to be a tough decision for the 12.
Yeah, it looks like Larson's going to be okay.
He went sliding through the infield grass.
You see right there in the pylon, old tires that have made contact with the wall for the 12 of Blaney.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose a lap.
They're going to pit the 5. After he spun off 4, he may have clipped the wall. It looked like he bounced off the wall. Because when they cut to him spinning, he was mid-spin. It looked like he hit the wall. He's running high in the turn 3.
4, kind of by himself.
All by himself. Oh, Reddick.
Oh, a stack up.
A stack up, and Kyle Larson got spawned. Reddick with a late block on Gibbs. Hamlin gets stacked up, and Kyle Larson's the man to go flying through the grass.
What was the stack up?
45 getting out of the gas here. He's tight.
Yeah, Reddick got tight. He ran into Gibbs. Hamlin and Larson have to stack up, and Kyle goes spinning.
Where Larson went for a ride here in the spring.
And my goodness, he was in a four-wheel slide. Through. Oh, man. Larson was in a four-wheel slide through the wet grass down the front stretch. That was pretty insane. On board with Larson. Just happens so fast, and there he goes.
That's what's going to happen as we get closer to the finish. We're right on top of the finish of this race, but there's going to be a lot of guys getting in spots that are bad. They're going to jump out of the gas. And it's too late to lift now. It's too late in the game to lift. You can't really afford to cut guys' brakes. And
here's Denny. Reddick slides in front of Gibbs. There's the contact. Denny has to check. And then behind him, he'll see the 5 go flying into the grass.
You know, something to think about.
Man, nothing Kyle Larson can do. That thing just happened so quick with the closing rate to where Larson did a great job stopping and not destroying the front of his car, but he had to take evasive action. He went through the grass as a result.
This is probably a good thing for them.
Yeah, it's definitely a good thing because it bunches the field back up. The negative is they're losing laps, right? And they're probably hoping that the tires up front get a little hot and slick. Bubba Wallace running 4th. Let's listen into the radio on the 23.
What data? Just let me pick late. At the end of the day, that was stupid. Yep, sure was. You don't think I got it figured out? Drive the car. Okay, I'm done.
Not sure what he's talking about, but
He's
I appreciate the animation.
he's disappointed that I guess they made a decision by
Yeah, on
committee,
the
or he was
restart.
given information on what lane to choose for this particular last restart. It didn't
Yeah,
work out
and it
well.
didn't
He
work.
was disappointed in that decision. Felt like that maybe his personal choice would have been a better situation for them.
That's some driver speak.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah, I think Bubba would have wanted the bottom probably from that radio message. So Blaney leads. He last pitted at 196 with no tires taken. Then Carson a lap later with 4 freshies. Bell the same lap as Blaney with 2. Bubba didn't take any tires. Eric at 196 with 2. Reddick 196 with 4. Then Shane pitted at the last pit opportunity, 234 with 2. Gibbs at the old one with 4. Hamlin with the old one at 2. Ross at 4 on the new one. Same with Chris.
So Ryan Blaney did talk about the vibration with the spotter Tim Field. Listen in.
Something broke. I wanted to be in the fence. It did break. They're down the back. You get any better? It's terrible, but it's driving fine. Probably just paint in the wheels.
It's terrible is the quote, Dell Jr. So how are you going to manage that, number one? But number two, long debate on the radio about which lane to choose. We just heard
I'd say
Bubba
trust the
Wallace's
car.
thoughts on lane choice. Jonathan Hassler weighing in on that. Tim Fido as well. Blaney said, Jr., my inclination is to go with the top, but the last 2 restarts have been one from the bottom. It's Blaney's choice. What would you choose?
Yeah, I think the bottom is the one that I like the best.
So let's reset on who all pitted on lap 234 and what tires they took. Shane with 2, Ross with 4, Chris with 4, Dylan took 2, Austin Hill took 4, Chase Elliott took 4, Alex took 4. Oh, wait. Alex took 4 at 196, so that was the old one. Briscoe 234-4, Byron with 4, Cindric with 4, Daniel Suarez took 2, and that's the top 20. That's all I can see for now. But what I was just going through was everybody who pitted on lap 234, the caution for AJ Allmendinger smacking the wall in turn 4. Who all pitted and how many tires they took. Here we go. Choose cone. Where does Blaney go? He will go to the bottom. Carson goes to the top. Blaney will have Bell pushing him. Bubba to the top. Eric follows him. Reddick to the bottom. Shane to the top. Gibbs bottom. Denny to the top. And Ross to the bottom. That's the end of the top 10.
Last time from the inside lane. goes outside. He'll take the front row.
So
it's
Ryan
gonna be
Blaney
Bell
with that
behind
vibration,
Blaney
but the
this
car
time
is fine,
around. The
driving-wise.
greatest week in history is almost here.
And then
Sharp week
Carson
starts
looking for
Sunday,
his first
July
win at
26th
Atlanta.
on
That
December.
has been
And we all
long
know Blaney
overdue
has
with
had some
his
massive
past
hits
performances
in
here.
this next-gen car, so he knows how that can.
Same thing with Ryan Blaney. Both drivers have never won here at Atlanta, but in my opinion have been the best two drivers
Let's take
at
a
this
listen
track
to Carson
since the
Hocevar. Here's his
reconfiguration.
mindset, Adam, with 15 to go on the radio.
Keep ripping there with him. See if we can get away from him.
Carson Hocevar is having fun referencing that Talladega Nights famous quote. He said, "Winners choose the front row, Luke. We're staying out." Luke said, "I want you to be deliberate with your blocks. Be very calculated here, Carson. Be smart."
Hocevar loose.
That is Carson Hocevar mentality if I've ever heard it. Shake and bake. He's going to have Bubba pushing him. Couple Toyotas behind the 77 of Carson. But Blaney also has Toyotas in Bell and Wreck. There's a ton of Toyotas up here, as it is every week. Here we go, 14 to go. Blaney versus Carson. Ford and Chevy on the front row with a fleet of Toyotas behind them. We're green in Atlanta.
Again, another good launch on the outside line, but we're
Carson got a good run. He got a nose in front entering turn one. Blaney's back alongside. Blaney with a nose in front. It's even. Michael McDowell gets put 3 wide on the outside. He's got no help behind. Off of turn 2, down the back stretch we go.
big run coming from
Chase Elliott 3 wide to the inside. Austin Dillon's in a tight spot in the middle. Austin Hill falling through in the back. Still side by side at the front with the 23 of Bubba clear in the third for a moment. Now he's clear. What does Bubba do? He's going to push Carson.
Going to be organized. That's going to get
Turn 1, Carson takes the lead. Side by side behind him for second.
Bubba, nice shove of the 77.
Ross gets tight. Chris gets on his outside. 3 wide back there for 10th. In the turn 3, the 77 leads. Then Bubba, then Blaney. Off of 4. A dozen laps to go at Atlanta. Ty Gibbs sends it 3 wide to the inside. That's for 5th. He slides up in the Reddick contact. Shane on the outside of that mess. Austin Dillon's in the fight. And now Ryan Blaney side by side for the lead with Carson. Bubba looks 3 wide. He has to pull back in line. Double file for the lead. Third place is double file as well. 3 wide behind him for 5th. Bell has to block Reddick. Reddick gets underneath. Carson to the lead in turn 1 again.
getting help down there on the bottom.
Carson, then Bubba and Blaney side by side. Then 3 wide. Bell, Reddick, and Eric Jones is in the fight.
Clear to be able to come up there and give that 12-car push.
Hamlin and Reddick
In the turn 3. Still Carson in the lead. Then Bubba and Blaney side by side for second with Reddick clear into 4th. And Reddick's been loyal to Bubba all night long. He's going to do the same thing here. Bubba gets a push from Reddick. Carson ready to block. Turn 1 again with 10 to go. It's the top line and the bottom line. Carson blocks Blaney. Bubba leading the top line. 3 wide behind. Chris into the middle. Everyone stays straight in the 3. Blaney back to the inside of Carson for the lead. Ryan Blaney not clear yet. He's clear off of 4. Ryan Blaney back to the lead with 9 laps to go in
I
Atlanta.
love this 12 car. Very few can take that push to the lead. They take it door
Blaney,
to door, but
Carson,
Bubba
Bubba.
clears the 77
Single file.
second.
Bell, Reddick side by side for 4th. Oh, Carson blocks Bubba up high. Blaney blocks him as well. 3 wide for 3rd, or for 4th. Chase Elliott is here. Where did Chase Elliott come from? Chase Elliott on 4 fresh tires, but he's not got the help he needs. Bell gets by. Bell going 3 wide for 2nd. 3 wide and the 1 for 2nd place, and Bell takes the spot.
Bell 2nd with 8 to go.
Blaney's got the block. Bell. Bubba clearing the 3rd. 3 wide for 5th. Reddick, Shane, Austin Dillon. Bubba to the high side on Bell. That's for 2nd. Behind Ryan Blaney. Reddick clear into 5th. He's charging on the 77. Austin Dillon's in 6th. How about Austin Dillon as Carson goes 3 wide up the outside for second?
3 wide for
3
second.
by 3.
7
Second
to go.
place in the wall. Eric Jones in the wall.
He recovers.
Eric keeps it going. Ty Gibbs takes some 3. They're all scrambling behind the 12.
Car clear.
Bell, Carson side by side for second. Blaney blocks Carson.
Bell charge.
Bell to the inside. Bell looking for the lead. Side by side for the lead. Carson's going to make it 3 wide. 3 wide for the lead in the turn
Here
1.
comes Hocevar.
Carson to the lead.
Trying to get the top spot.
Bubba takes some 3 wide as well. Here's Bubba. Side by side for second behind Carson again.
45.
Massive run for Blaney. Wreck in the back. Kyle Larson gets turned. Shane goes 3 wide. Larson to the inside wall. Look out. Oh, Herbst is in the wall as well. Riley Herbst with damage. Kyle Larson wrecks, and there's a couple more. Chase Briscoe's wrecked. Big implications for the in-season tournament. Austin Hill is wrecked.
This could set us up for overtime.
And this is going to be a green-white checkered, folks. No way in hell we don't get overtime out of this.
He's not going to be able to continue. He's going to need some help. The 35 of Herb.
Briscoe's destroyed. Larson is destroyed. They're out of this race. Same with Austin Hill, and same with Riley
Just outside
Herbst.
the top 10.
Kyle Larson cleared himself. It looked like.
It was almost a matter of time. They were wrecking every lap. Just nobody could seem to get spun around. And then finally,
Here's what happened here. Larson is on the outside of Hamlin, and yeah, he just
They're not clear on the outside.
cleared himself. And Chase Briscoe trying to avoid. Oh,
Briscoe gets
slides right into the side of Austin Hill and starts a bigger wreck in front of the 5.
Going into turn 3.
On board with Larson. He doesn't know that he's not clear of the 11, and he gets into the wall, and for the second time in the last 15 laps, he's going to wreck. Oh, and he nearly got sideswiped by John Hunter.
They were basically straight.
And now on board with Briscoe.
Obviously didn't feel he had a car to his right.
Larson didn't know Denny was there. Briscoe trying to avoid the 5, slides right into the side of Austin Hill. And after winning last week, Chase Briscoe finds himself wrecked at the end of this week. As here goes the 5, then the 19, right into Austin Hill. Ooh, Joey Logano may have caught a piece. Ty Dillon's in the crash.
Dillon gets a little bit of contact there as well.
Oh, the 33 spinning down the track. Look out, Chris. Look out, McDowell. Alex goes spinning.
Down the racetrack.
Herps around into the wall. That could have been bigger than what it was. Thankfully, it was just a
Kind of derailed
7-car
a lot of
accident.
momentum that Briscoe had rolling over the last couple of weeks.
No doubt.
Ooh, Chase Elliott barely got
It
by.
also hurts a little bit of the cushion the 5 car of Larson had. To
Looks
the
like
cars
Alex
behind
is
him in the
okay,
1,
but
7,
Eric
8,
hit the
9,
wall,
10. Larson
and
gets
then
hurt.
we're on board with Denny. Larson doesn't know Denny's there.
Right now scored as the
And
race
there
leader.
goes the 5. And then the 33 and the 19 as well.
It'll be interesting to see what Larson,
And Kyle Larson, that thing is crab walking.
whether we heard of the spotter radio. These spotters have been working all night. The amount of information is unbelievable. But at some point, the 5
So it's a
didn't know the
6-car
11 was
crash.
there. I thought the 11
Larson,
had every right to be in that position.
Denny, who's got
See
left
the
front
across
damage.
the left front.
Briscoe,
Of the 11.
Hill, Herbst,
Yeah,
and
3 of the
Alex.
guys involved.
And
in-season
I don't think
challenge.
TNT's got that
Denny
right
Hamlin, Chase
because
Briscoe, Alex
there were
Bowman,
other
Bubba
cars
Vance.
in the crash. One of them being Ty Dillon.
Do you have any damage? No, I don't know. I got pitched in the fence. So, I don't know. Whatever you can see. Yeah, we're looking at pictures. I just didn't know if you were aware of anything. No, nothing on the tires. Other than this for his plowing.
Not happy with the back. I can translate that driver speak. That means the car is a little tighter than Denny would prefer it to be at this moment. You have to ask yourself, with the in-season challenge, Briscoe off, potential flat left front tire, and the point situation, Reddick is 4th. You wonder if you'd be better to come take tires.
Denny's not racing Briscoe. He's racing Bell.
Counting points, staying on the racetrack.
Briscoe is racing
Go
Elliott.
down to Danielle.
With Charles tonight here, Bubba Wallace's crew chief, they're going to line up 3rd on this restart. Charles, what do you make of your chances? What's your message to your driver?
Yeah, chances are good. No real message needed. He knows what he needs to do. The Columbia Toyota Camry's been really strong all night long. Bubba's doing great. We had to come back to the front from the back there one time and got back up here. So we're in it to win it. So hopefully we can close it out here.
What's going to be the key on this restart?
Passing whoever's in front of us, depending on what lane we're in.
We wish you the best of luck, Charleston.
Thank you.
Adam?
Yeah, this restart is going to be wild. The choose is going to be huge.
Yeah, I got a feeling if Carson's leading on the last lap and someone's going to run, there's going to be a big wreck that's going to erupt.
You're going to have to get selfish.
And that's just my gut feeling.
You think could deliver victory. Let's listen to radio here with Hosbar.
I can't get that song out of my head right now, man. I don't know what the lyrics is, but it's that one.
Yeah, that's
Jesus Christ, man.
Honestly, I know
Holy crap.
a lot of people have
Carson
opinions
Hosevar
about that,
is
but
give
I
you a
think
riot,
that's
man.
his way of sort of breaking the
Jeez.
nervous tension and the anxiety or the pressure.
So, yeah, Chase Elliott's going to advance into the Final Four of the in-season tournament. With Alex spinning in the last accident, Todd is now in front of him. Bell's ahead of Hamlin, and Blaney's ahead of Byron. And right now, it looks like Byron's going to be eliminated.
Loosen things up for him and maybe take some pressure off.
Denny Hamlin doesn't look like in a great spot now that his car's damaged.
Yeah, here with the crew chief for Tyler Reddick, Billy Scott. You guys are right there in the mix, Billy. We did hear Tyler say a little while ago that it was a little tight. What kind of car do you guys have for this final stretch?
Yeah, it was back in traffic anyway. But being up in clean air, it's been driving great, and it's tough to overcome those two up front. But we just got to hope we get a good run at the right time.
What is your message to him right now? Is it just it's in his hands? Go get it.
Yeah, it is. Take every run, and again, something has to work out right, and hope we're in the right spot again.
Thank you, Billy.
You're welcome.
I don't know what goes on the inside, but Billy Scott just always presents positivity and confidence.
Well, we're not going to choose this time.
First, it comes down to where you're going to choose.
So here's the top 10.
That sounded better than the Carson Hosevar version. You know what I mean?
I wonder if that was.
Wait, did they just play?
They are.
What, are you kidding? They just played it on the radio. Oh my God, I've never heard that before in my life.
So,
What was that?
Crew chief team or whatever.
Holy
like that,
shit. This 77 team is incredible.
But they embrace it.
Oh my
They let it
God.
go. If that's what works for them, that's what works for them. Everybody's going to have an opinion about it.
Oh, this
They
77 team is pure
Try to
chaos.
steer him differently. They let him be him.
Here's Talladega. Carson Hosevar's first win.
Wild finish in Talladega.
Hard hits.
Hosevar gets it done.
Beating Chris Buescher for the win, and there's the victory celebration that is now iconic and will live on forever in NASCAR lore.
I bet you he already knows.
I'm sure he does. It's been rehearsed. Yeah. We are going to go to overtime.
So here's the top 10. It's Carson, then Blaney, then Bubba, then Reddick. The four best cars are 1, 2, 3, 4. Shane 5th, Bell 6th. He's got a pretty good car as well. Austin Dillon's in 7th. Ty Gibbs 8th. Ross is back in the top 10. He's 9th. And Eric rounds up the top 10. Denny with damage in 11th. Then Joey Logano now in 12th.
For me, it all is going to come down
And
to
now,
the flag lap.
it's
I think
time
first
for the
is
choose.
But what I've seen
Where
all
do
night
you
long
go?
are the front four cars get locked up 2 by 2.
Carson to the
They
top.
push
Blaney
forward.
bottom. Bubba's
They
going to go with
connect
Blaney.
to 3 and 4.
Reddick goes
We
with
see the
Carson.
flag, the momentum
Shane
from
goes
3
with
and 4
Reddick.
will be
Bell to the
coming.
bottom.
What
Dylan
makes
goes
it
high.
After
Gibbs
Steve
bottom,
gets out
Ross to the
last
top,
and the
Eric to the
restarts,
bottom.
yeah,
That's the
3
top
and
10.
4. I'm surprised by the decision of Hosevar to take the top. We'll see if that was a choice that works out for them. If he has a plan to make that top
So
work.
it's Carson with Reddick
Going to have Reddick behind him.
pushing him.
Blaney down low.
And then the best buddies who had a little bit of an incident earlier tonight where Bubba put Blaney in the wall
Well,
just a handful of laps ago.
on the
I'd
bottom.
imagine that Bubba's sitting back there thinking, man, I owe him one, right?
Yes.
And so I would say that Bubba's going to do everything he can to give his buddy Blaney the best push he can.
If the front four stay organized, in my mind, it's Bell or SVG, who they usually break off Who in the third row starts going forward? And when they do, they pull out a line and go 3 wide, or do they shove? That will be different than the restarts we've seen tonight.
Hocevar is going to have a great launch, I think.
I can't believe they played that song on the radio, man. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
All right,
Make sure
gotta
you
focus.
get your move
It's
in.
overtime. It's a late night in Atlanta.
Once we get
It's
the
1
white,
a.m.
It may be too late. If the caution comes
Seems
out,
like a
the
perfect
at that point,
situation for Carson Hocevar,
it's overtime.
but he's got to hang on for 2 laps. It's Carson versus Blaney on the front row at Atlanta. The first attempt at overtime as we head to the restart zone is green here in Atlanta. And Reddick gets a big push on Carson. Carson with a nose in front. He can't clear. Ryan Blaney battles back. Blaney's got a nose in front of the one.
He's clear.
Blaney clear to the lead. Bubba not clear of Carson. Blaney may have to block the 77. Here's a big push on the outside. Blaney can't quite block in time. Carson to the lead with Reddick in second and Shea Van Gisbergen going 3 wide for second.
Move for second. Coming back to the
White flag. Hocevar is way out in front. Blaney in second with Bubba. Big run. Blaney to the top. Carson blocks. Blaney to the outside. He's all by himself. Side by side for the lead. Blaney and Carson with Bubba and Bell. They're wrecking in the back. There goes Zane. Bubba 3 wide. He went below the line. 3 by 3 into turn 3. 3 wide. No caution. Bubba on the bottom. Carson in the middle. Blaney. Shea to 2024. To the line. Ryan Blaney wins. Revenge for 2024. Ryan Blaney with a big push on the top from Christopher Bell has won Atlanta.
Great job, guys.
Best car all day long.
Really cool, man.
Pole, stage sweep, lead 171, and by this much, take the checkered flag, win
Who got
number 2
second?
of the season.
Did everything
Blaney,
right behind
then
him.
Bubba beats Bell barely. Carson fourth.
20 did. Right here is the push. Blaney knows
Yeah,
he
Blaney
has
up
to
top,
get
Carson in the
there.
middle.
Doesn't let the
Bubba's
clock
leading
get
off of
outside.
4.
Stays
And
in
Blaney
the
got the
gas.
run.
20
Carson tried to stop him.
That's the shove needed.
Not tonight. Ryan Blaney and Ford finally back to victory lane.
Has put one of their cars in victory lane in the draft. Blaney won here in the old configuration 2021. He's been great here.
Career win number 19 for the 2023 Cup Series champ Ryan Blaney in that beautiful body armor scheme.
What an impressive performance for driver 12.
In what was probably the most dominant victory
You mentioned
of his
the two
career.
that surprised you.
Dominant, most dominant victory in the draft for
In
sure.
the back, but then found a way to find offense again.
19 career victories for this 32-year-old from High Point, North Carolina.
This was a perfect combination of a driver
Polish
making
victory
all right
lap for
decisions
Ryan
and
Blaney.
race
It's what he
ball
does.
that had
Shout out Alan
advantage.
Kowicki and the
This ball
Underbirds.
all night when it got help,
Ryan
it
Blaney,
stretched its legs. It
winner
pushed
at
out
Atlanta.
Once again, that shove from the 20. It was clear who had the fastest car tonight. Ryan Blaney did an amazing job of driving the fastest car to victory lane.
2 wins this season for Ford, both courtesy of Ryan Blaney. And this is win number 750.
And the fireworks have unloaded in turn 3.
For Ford.
As Ryan Blaney going to burn this thing to the ground. Oh, here he goes. Little burnout. Here he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes. There we go. There's a burnout for Ryan Blaney. Now he's unloading that engine. Ryan Blaney burning it to the ground. He's won Atlanta. Still going. And Ryan Blaney is a championship threat. We thought it was going to be just Denny Hamlin and Tyler Reddick, and look at these shots. The 12 car sitting in eerie smoke with the fireworks unloading in turn 3 and Blaney trying to climb out of the car. We thought it was going to be Denny Hamlin and Tyler Reddick only fighting for this championship come chase time. Well, Ryan Blaney is catching them and catching them at a rate of knots.
At a racetrack, and the fans who stuck around here in Atlanta got to
Blaney
see
takes the helmet
a
off,
special one, a 3-wide finish with one of the
takes
most
the
popular
earplugs
drivers
off,
in NASCAR. Ryan Blaney
fixes his
going to
hair.
victory lane
He's
here.
climbing out a winner in Atlanta. Finally on the new track, Ryan Blaney has won at the super speedway version of Atlanta and climbs on the roof. A winner with that big ass mustache.
What an impressive performance, a max points day for this 12 team. Win the pole, win stage 1.
He might get, he's going to go take the checkered flag. Will he give it to a fan this time? Yep, he's looking.
Take the flag, find a young fan in the stands, point him out, and they get to walk home with that checkered flag.
Yep, they're going to take the checkered.
Right now. What a night, everyone, for Ryan Blaney. Holy smokes, man. Take me through that overtime restart.
Yeah, pretty wild. I was second. It's okay. Just take the front row, and we'll see who get behind me. And Bubba gave me really good shoves. On the restart, we got hooked up really good. And then, Bubba and I got a huge run down the front straightaway. And was able to get to the outside of Carson. Wasn't able to clear him. And then Bubba went 3-wide bottom down the back, which, lined up for a really cool finish at the line. And I really have to shout out Christopher Bell for being right on my bumper all the way through 3 and 4 and big push. He was a big reason why we won the race. So I appreciate that, Christopher. But the fans, thank you guys for sticking around, guys.
At 2 a.m.
Yeah, is it 2 a.m.?
Almost.
Past my bedtime, but it
Oh,
ain't
damn,
Pat
it
Show,
is almost
so
2 a.m.
Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with us.
How tough was driving with that vibration after you made the wall contact late in the race?
Yeah, I just, I tried to make a move and just got loose and hit the fence. And, I think it's just concrete in the wheels and paint and stuff like that. But luckily, it still drove fairly decent. So I'm happy we were able to make back up for it. I missed the block on the top. Down the back stretch, we just got separated. And but yeah, it wasn't too bad. Luckily, it wasn't any damage. We couldn't keep running. But I appreciate Body Armor, Flash IV. It's a really cool paint scheme we got on this thing. Appreciate Ford Racing, Ford Motor Company, Menards, Advanced Auto Parts, Dex Imaging, the Worth Group, Wabash, everybody who makes this possible, and pretty cool to win here.
What a dominant car, and what a way to bring it home for Ryan Blaney and Team Penske.
The only Ford in the top 5 the entire night was Ryan Blaney. He was Ford's lone hope to win, and he got it done. Here's what happened on the last lap. Zane goes for a ride. McDowell in the wall, Chase Elliott.
Does block a little, but leaves clearly.
And Zane hits the inside wall in turn 2.
Bubba goes to the left of the yellow line. That is out of bounds. You have mentioned it multiple times. Dale, you called it live. NASCAR has agreed and moved Bubba Wallace now. Last car on the lead lap.
And it doesn't have to be the entire car. NASCAR
Bubba went 3 wide for the lead, went below the line, and he's going to be penalized for it.
And as I said, he'll be the last car on the lead lap. Let's go down to Danielle.
The hits just keep coming
A
for Bubba.
devastating blow there for Bubba Wallace. Came home second, will now be scored 29th because of that penalty, Bubba. Were you aware you went below the double yellow? Did you feel you were forced down there?
No, I turned left and got super loose, and so just to keep it straight, I ended up there. It's unfortunate. You can go back and look at SMT. I was all over the brakes trying to just get the spot back. So it says don't go below the yellow line to gain in your position, which I didn't. I was still third, and I got a shove from the 54 to go to second. So
yeah, he never passed anybody below the line.
No positions were gained doing that. Again, SMT data shows me try to get it back, but the 54 just shoves us by here. So talk to the teams who we want to do. It's unfortunate. Really good day. Got spun there by the 54 and rebounded. It's another race for Bo Wallace and company.
Saw you having words with Kai Gibbs there after the race. Are you guys okay?
We'll be fine. He had an opportunity to give there a lot, and he didn't do that. And so when I told him that, he quickly went on the defense, said, don't block.
Uh-oh.
When you hit me square in the bumper, it means you just ran right into me. So the block was clean. But yeah, that's Toyota teammates. We don't race very well together.
Bubba Wallace, guys.
Wow, that got heated. That got heated between Bubba and Gibbs.
Coming off of the news that you just got, you lost 20, 25 spots.
Wow.
That's right. Somebody just
what a chaotic ending, huh? For Bubba. Wow.
The rule is what the rule is, and it's unfortunate, but
that was very quick. Bubba was not happy. I mean, obviously he's not happy because of the incident on the backstretch.
Well, I think they got the call right. I hate it for Bubba, but I
yeah. Ty Gibbs.
I agree.
I know that was a late block for Bubba. Ty Gibbs coming at a high rate of speed, and Bubba was losing time, and yeah.
6 to go to the chase.
So, here's the regular season standings after Ryan Blaney's big win. He's 65 out now. Reddick cuts the lead in half. He's 24 back of Denny. But everyone else is still very far behind. Briscoe loses 2. Sheen loses 1.
Look what it does, right?
Cindric's up 1. Carson and Bell gain a spot on the Briscoe after Briscoe's misfortunes. Well, that's it from Atlanta. Ryan Blaney, the only Ford up front, wins in a cool 3-wide finish over Christopher Bell, who gave him the push to the victory off of turn 4. That's all. Thank y'all for watching. See you later. Are we out? Peace. What a crazy race at Atlanta. Atlanta delivers again. How can you not love this track?